So what makes a good bar in Pattaya? In my opinion, three things: atmosphere, value, and service. In this video, I'm going to go over my top 8 favorite bars that I've visited in Pattaya in 2025. I've visited in both March and November, so I've got a good idea on what is good and what's changed, and going to give you my opinion in no particular order on what bars I think are worth visiting in this upcoming high season. All right, so number one is one of the first places I always tend to visit when I'm in Pattaya, especially for lunch. So this is for me is more of a lunchtime, daytime drinking spot. It's the Pattaya Beer Garden on Beach Road. Fantastic place for a few reasons. Their selection of on-tap and craft beers are phenomenal, one of the best in town. And the food is extensive and always good value for money and always good and tasty, the food. So a lot going for it, especially the view onto the water as you are drinking and eating your food. It is a really good place to check out. I believe it's just been renovated quite recently as well. So it has plenty of seating in regards to that. So you'll never have trouble finding a seat when you get to the beer garden. But the best place to sit, in my opinion, is right on the water. So you can have a great view of the town and soak it up and have a good lunch and a beer. So number 2, you can sum up in 2 phrases: good vibes and great location. A place called Billabong Bar, which is on Soi LK Metro. LK Metro is off Soi Buakhao, if you're not sure where that is, but it's easy to get to. It's very central. So Billabong is a great place to hang out at. There are lots of tables there, so you can kind of sit out looking onto LK Metro. It's a great people watching bar as well. These are a lot of the bars I like to include in this list because people watching in Pattaya is really good. Really good music there at night. They have a really good live music band that plays at night, so a great place to hang out at night. They do have pretty good drink specials that run most of the day also. I believe 2-for-1s, they run a lot, so 2-for-1 drinks are particularly good and cheaper than a place like Walking Street if you're looking to have a few drinks. Really good vibe at Billabong. That's a good way to describe it. It's a good place to hang out with friends or even by yourself because a lot of people do frequent Billabong, so you can find friends there quite easily. And the service there is phenomenal. So definitely check out Billabong. Sticking with LK Metro, if you like your live music, which I do, then a bar called Trenchtown is very, very good. Now, Trenchtown is not far from Billabong, actually, on LK Metro, and it is a great spot to either start the night or even sometimes to finish it because it has a really good band that plays there. There are a few bands I think that do play there, but the music is always phenomenal. Live sort of reggae / rock / reggaeton. There's a bit of everything in regards to what sort of music they play, but definitely crowd pleasers. So if you do love your music, then check out Trenchtown. Reasonably priced drinks, I would say, in regards to the offerings of drinks that I have at the bar. Very, very good vibe. The vibe at Trenchtown. So I've never had a bad night there. It's always high energy, and even if you want to build out a few songs on stage, the band will normally let you do so for a small tip, which is a good thing to do, and it brings people together. So definitely check out Trenchtown on LK Metro. There is a second Trenchtown on Soi Buakhao too. So they have 2 bars if you are at either end of the Soi. So definitely check out Trenchtown. The next bar I'll talk about is on Soi Buakhao. It is a bar called Boss Bar. Now, Boss Bar is centrally located. It is a great place for people watching. You can sort of station up there, have a beer, have a chat to your friends, or meet new friends also. It's very much a bar which you can do that. The drink specials during the day are very good. So happy hour specials run quite frequently at Boss Bar. And so you can get yourself a San Miguel, a Leo, or a Singer and have a good time during the day there. They've got a pool table, I believe, there too, and really good service. I've always had good service at Boss Bar. So Boss Bar is well and truly a good place to check out. It's directly opposite. There is a nightclub and there is Soi Pothole. It's very near Pothole as well. So if you know where Pothole is, and the Triangle Bar. It's not too far from there. So that's Boss Bar. The next bar, it's not really more of a bar, it's more of a soy. Soy Honey is a really good place to frequent during the day if you like cheap drink specials. It's kind of out of the way of traffic too, even though, again, it's hard to escape the traffic in Pattaya. It's only a one-way street, so it's a little bit less traffic than, say, your sort of Second Road or Soy Cow. It has a myriad of bars to choose from. A lot of them are smaller bars on Soy Honey, but some great drink specials. One of the bars that comes to mind is a place called Voodoo in Soy Honey, so a great place to sit and drink at. Very cheap drink specials. So just Soy Honey in general is a fantastic place to go for day and I would say early evening to early night drinking. It's a good place to go and plenty of options. So my advice is to walk the Soy and to just jump into whatever bar that suits your fancy for sure. So heading to Walking Street, and this is the only entry on a Walking Street. It's kind of more of a bar/club, but it's really the only night spot that I really enjoy on Walking Street. It's called iBar. Now, iBar's been around for a long time, and there's, I guess, two parts to iBar. There's the iBar itself, and there's Insomnia upstairs. I tend to prefer the iBar itself, which is quite large, but overlooks the ocean. So there's plenty of open space out the back. For me, nothing worse than a overly smoky nightclub that can get really claustrophobic. The good thing about iBar is you sort of can find your own space. It's big enough to do so without feeling too confined. So iBar is really good that way. The drink prices for a nightclub are reasonable as well. And if you become a member of iBar, you can save a little bit more money also. So from that respect, it has a good vibe, pretty good DJs. Most of the time they play sort of generic music, but for the most part for nightclubs in Thailand/bars, for me, it's number one on Walking Street. That is iBar. Now heading to Jomtien for the next bar or bars. Now, these bars are all within walking distance of each other, very close, but they offer very similar specials. We're talking about Bullet Bar, Rocket Bar, and Lone Star. These are all, I believe, owned by the same people because they do offer very similar specials. What they do offer between, I believe it's 2 and 7 or 3 and 7 is 39 baht standard house beers, which is really, really good. It is a really good day drinking spot to go during the day, but does tend to get busy during the day for that particular reason of being particularly good value. Being in Jomtien, it's a little bit quieter than Pattaya, so it's a good escape if you're looking to try somewhere new. And if you tend to kick on, especially in Bullet Bar, they have really good live music in Bullet Bar too, which in my opinion is the best of the three bars. And yeah, very good location, very, very good price drinks, and a really good escape from Pattaya City. Continuing in Jomtien is the next bar. Now, this bar is called Wombat and Kiwi. Now, Wombat and Kiwi has a reputation for perhaps being the best bar in Jomtien for a variety of reasons. It's been around for quite a while. It's in a good location, quite close to the beach, so you can have a drink at the bar and head to the beach quite easily. It has really good service, so when you get to the bar, you're seated quickly, and if you order your food, it always comes out quickly. That's a good thing about the Wombat and Kiwi. Has a good selection of drinks as well, and a pretty extensive food menu. And it does open early for breakfast because I stayed near there quite recently and it was open really early for breakfast. So if you're one of those kind of people who wants to get the day started early, then it's a good place to go. Wombat and Kiwi is a bit of an institution in Jomtien and is definitely worth a visit if you're down that way. So tell me, what have I missed? What are some of your favorite bars in either Pattaya or Jomtien? Let me know in the comments. Where are the places that you look forward to visiting when you're in the city of Pattaya? Pattaya, of course, has the most amount of bars per capita in the world. So there's always got to be new places to check out. And it'd be great to hear what you think. Thanks for watching and see you next time.